Hello and welcome back to Smells Like Home Cooking, where we share some great simple recipes that we enjoy cooking at home. Today we'll be cooking a classic favourite comfort food you just have to try, a rhubarb crumble, and everyone will love it. We start by preparing 900 grams of fresh seasonal rhubarb. I've already trimmed the leaves and the base, so we just need to remove the outer skin as I show you how to do here. Once done, chop into large chunks, longer if the sticks are thin, so they all cook about the same rate. Add the chunks to a saucepan with 75 grams of brown sugar and, for an optional zing, about an inch of fresh ginger, grated. If you don't have fresh ginger, then you can use a teaspoon of dried ginger, or even some stem ginger. Obviously change the amount depending on how much you like ginger. Give the rhubarb a stir to coat it in the sugar and cook it over a gentle heat for about 15 minutes with the lid on. Check on the rhubarb occasionally and give it a stir to move the chunks from the top down to the bottom so they all get access to the heat. Make sure you don't overcook it though, you still want to see chunks at the end rather than rhubarb mush. But even if you do end up with mush, it will still be delicious. While the rhubarb is stewing, preheat the oven to 180 degrees C or 160 degrees C fan, and now make the crumble. The basic topping is 225 grams or 8 ounces of plain flour and 75 grams or 3 ounces of butter, but I substitute half the flour with oats because I like the topping to have a bit of a chew underneath the crisp top. This amount can be multiplied and the excess crumble topping frozen to make a quick pudding another time. Once these ingredients are in the bowl, rub them together until the butter is evenly dispersed and it looks, well, crumbly. At this point, we just mix in between 75 grams and 100 grams of soft brown sugar, depending on how sweet you like it. Now, back to the rhubarb. You can see here it's just starting to break down, and at this point it's ready to transfer to a deep oven-proof dish with about half the juice, and then top with the crumble topping. We now just have to cook it in the preheated oven that was at 180 degrees C or 160 fan for 30 to 40 minutes until the top is browning and you can see the filling bubbling at the edge. So there you have it, all done, a lovely comforting rhubarb and ginger crumble. I serve it with a quick homemade custard, which I can show another time, but it's great with ice cream or pouring cream if you prefer. If you try this out, let me know in the comments how it turned out, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on future recipes. Well, thanks for watching, and see you soon.